So Submariner 62, again in nice, really beautiful shape, and this is probably going to be the one of the last videos of this collection, but really beautiful copy of this issue, Submariner 62, 63, 64, first Virago. Again, a ton of first appearances. People just don't really realize that every issue has to have a new storyline, so gotta create a new conflict. 65, another sharp, very fine copy, very fine minus. 66, 67, this is, if you notice, it's a costume change, the first appearance of his new costume in this series. 67, I remember they made a Marvel Legends with this costume. 67, and also really nice shape, really nice gloss. 68, first appearance of the Force. Really nice copy, really beautiful copy. Nice red, deep copy. Really beautiful copy. 66, nice cover with Spider-Man on it. Really nice. Really nice dark black. 70, another nice copy. I went back down in order. 33, really nice copy, really nice shape. 30, nice Captain Marvel. And the first appearance of Kraken, Commander Kraken, Submariner 37, so that's around 40, probably 45 issues or 50 issues I have. I do not have issue 50. I think that's First Name Marita, but that completes this Submariner run, so moving along. This is a really, got a little thing right there, but this is a still a high-grade copy, really sharp copy. I mean, once pressed, could be in the 9s. Really beautiful copy of Swamp Thing 49, Alfredo Alcala, Alan Moore. Not really tough to find. This is tougher to find. Alan Moore, first cameo and then first full appearance on the cover. Justice League Dark, really beautiful copy. I mean, moving into the Copper Age, but again, not a spine tick that breaks color. Really beautiful copy of this issue. And this is, I never owned this before. Early Harley Quinn, Batman and Robin Adventures 8. I've come across this in low grade, but this is really a nice book. First mention of Arkham, Batman 258, and this is really, I don't know if it's probably a 9.0, 9.2. You know, it's really a thick book, but really tough to find in this shape at cheap price. I mean, really underrated book, really tough, really beautiful copy. I mean, I'll leave it there for a second and move along with Infinity Gauntlet 4. Really tough book because it's black, so to get a copy like this is not frequent. Beautiful Thanos cover, I love it. And then I'll throw in this. I mean, I've never owned this Batman Adventures Annual. I mean, again, another high-grade copy. Not easy to come by these. Again, these were all raw, no bags or boards. I mean, it's really got a ton of gloss. No surface creases, just really beautiful, tough book to find, in my opinion. Early Harley Quinn. Never owned it, and I'm a big Batman fan, so that should say something. And beautiful Neil Adams cover of Superman. It's got a little thing right there. It's nonetheless beautiful. I mean, still probably in the maybe a very fine, maybe a 8.0, but I mean this is clean. Shiny staples, little spine ticks, but well, spine stress that doesn't break color, but really, I like how he's got a green. He's green, but beautiful copy, and this will be in a Mylar for sure once I get a good amount. Again, I like to collect the things that really nobody cares about. First appearance of Multiple Man, Giant Size Fantastic Four 4, Jamie Madrox, right there. But again, I mean, nobody really cares about this. He was in X-Force. He was also in, I think, X3 maybe, the movie. But I mean, everybody just passes over Fantastic Four. So again, when you know every comic that exists, every key, every comic, just ever. I mean, there's just so many out there that you can never get enough information. But I mean, I really love this book. I mean, from the moment of wanting this to actually owning it was just a matter of days. So it's like really just so poetic that it just happened like that I got this. I love this comic. This is not, I mean, there's a spine tick right there, but this is the final issue, I believe. Ghost Rider 81. It's also really nice and high grade, but I mean, probably a 9.2, maybe, yeah, probably a 9.2 as it is right now. Maybe a 9.4. It's got some right there, but really tough black cover. You got the skull. I mean, this is just a tough comic. I mean, it'd still look good in a Mylar or a case, a slab. But this is just a tough comic for me, at least. I mean, you go to a shop and they're gonna have a retail price on this. And of course, this is an extremely tough comic to find. Extremely tough. I only have one, and this is a newsstand. So, you know, I'm sure there was a lot of newsstands in this collection, but majority were direct. So, in fact, it might only be published in a newsstand. But you have here, again, Black Manta. This is an undervalued, underrated key issue where Black Manta. Where's he at? Oh boy, alright, so Black Manta. I mean, a lot of comic shops just don't even care about an adventure comics section in their shop, but you see Black Manta and his plight explaining the dialogue that Curry doesn't understand, but a Revelation issue, just a really great violent cover, just really tough. I mean, nice green. I mean, I have a copy that's actually higher grade than this, but I'd still say this is very fine. I mean, really tough. It can get expensive in these type of shapes for this comic. Really, still really nice comic to have. I mean, if you don't have any of these, I mean, no pressure. Another key issue, Giant Size Defenders 3. Really nice book. Yeah, you know, just really, it fits the bill of this whole collection. I mean, I've come across a lot of great buys and a lot of great hauls and collections for the low, but this is something different. This is something else. Giant Size Defenders 3, just a really beautiful checkered, chess cover, or I guess checkers, but really beautiful cover since they're hot right now. And this is probably a 9.2 or 9.4. I mean, this is really beautiful. Classic cover, Jason Todd, kind of a meeting between Batman 408, kind of an origin type first appearance story, sorta, kinda, just really beautiful copy, really beautiful comic. Again, just sharp. I mean, no major defect, nothing really wrong with it. I mean, just near mint. Really tough book. This is an incredibly tough book. Again, this can get very expensive. I mean, it's got a really blue cover. It's a thick book. Got a little something right there, just like that can be pressed. But I mean, again, no spine stress that breaks color on this. I mean, this is a high grade near mint copy. Just phenomenal shape. And it's got Stephen King, Bill Sienkiewicz or Sienkiewicz. Just really, I mean, another gradable copy. Talk about a tough book. I've come across this, but never in this perfect shape, perfect condition. Again, this is an outright near mint copy. Near mint, probably 9.6 even. Looks to be better than that. Sharp. That that can be corrected. That little spine, a little ticks right there. I didn't see that. Shiny staples, but just really sharp all around. This really beautiful glossy, no surface creases. Definitely going into Mylar. Just no, I mean, just near mint copy. No glossy, no surface creases. Just in nice shape. And then, I mean, again, black cover or black back cover and white pages. Really sharp copy. This is definitely near mint, along with all the other high grade Spidey I showed. White cover, no color rub. Just really tough, in my opinion, to come across. Well, there's a spine stress right there I can see, but really, again, another gradable, high grade near mint copy of beautiful Todd McFarlane 315 Venom on the cover. Hydro Man, perfectly centered, just beautiful copy, beautiful condition, just really high grade. Just worth every cent, worth every penny. Really high grade, really nice. And again, I paid $275 for all these books, throughout all these videos. And so I'm looking, I started collecting in 2003, and I see well, let me just show off some books. I'm seeing random issues of Invincible, and I'm being helped out a little bit. Just random issues. Kirkman, Otley, Crabtree, Ryan Otley again. So I'm seeing all these Invincible issues. This is a great series, a great run, and I actually have from like 99 to present. These are not all near mint. I mean, these are probably, some are in very fine shape. So I'm seeing these, issue 16. Sorry, out of order, 18. Nice graduation cover. It's going higher. Corey Walker, issue 11. This is really beautiful. These are kind of like a thicker, more cardstock, better quality type paper printed on. Invincible 11, a nice copy. Really beautiful copy of this. And again, these low numbers, these low issue numbers of Invincible can get very pricey, very expensive. And I wish I had issue 12, because that's the best cover of the whole entire series, the white cover where he's all beat, and I don't have that. And it would be nice if I did. And again, I never had any of these early Invincible issues. I started at issue 60, but I never had any of these early Invincible issues until this collection by issue 10. So I'm happy to have a near complete run, issue 7. So I'm missing 8 and 9, or 9 and 8. Issue 6. So we're now at first print low digit issue numbers. I'm wondering to myself, for these single issues, I mean, issue 5, again, these can get very pricey, very expensive on the aftermarket. Not that I would know, but again, really, this is a near mint copy, but very clean, as it should be since it's modern. But no, issue 4, it's got a bomb on it. Issue 3, this is the 3rd issue. I think it's already past 150 now. Again, another near mint clean copy. Issue 3, not a spine tick. And the 2nd issue, Invincible 2. The 2nd issue of Invincible. And I've been looking for these since they came out. And I never imagined I would have these. Invincible 2. So that's why I'm taking a long time on these, and there's no way to say this, but let me fix these ever. Well, so I have a near complete starting from issue 11 run, and I'm looking in this box, and I find one of the biggest modern comic book modern keys ever. First print, not the Image first, not the Larry's variant. The very first issue of Invincible back in 03, and it's really sharp. I mean, this is probably maybe a near mint minus. An incredibly tough book. I've never ever seen this. I've seen this at a con once, but I've never seen this at a comic shop ever in 15 years. I mean, it's come through comic shops, but there's a tick right there, but never ever seen it in a shop. And I'd always ask, do you have an Invincible 1? And the price I paid, I mean, this could not only pay for everything that I've gotten in these videos, but maybe just a little bit more. And they said they're going to do a movie, so the price spiked, and I had opportunities to buy this book for the low. Invincible 1, to find it for 50 cents is incredible. I mean, I remember looking in the back of a Wizard magazine in 2003, and you see this book in the bottom, and it's $100 raw. So I'm thinking to myself, wow, a book that was just $2.95 is now $100, and that's worth more than the bronze and silver stuff. So I had to get it as a collector, and it's taken me 15 years. And I actually have a CGC 9.8 signature series that's a slab Invincible. So this is my second copy. But actually, another copy arrived. A very fine copy. Paid $63 total. So 58 from Mile High, and this is not as great a shape as this comic or this copy, but to have 3 copies of Invincible 1 in high grade is unreal in a short amount of time, after having none for 15 years and having the search to look for such a sought after image. And I should probably show off a Saga 1 that I have that's raw, but that's alright. Invincible 1, two copies in raw form, and I have one that's a CGC 9.8. Really nice. And I think I'll show off one final book and do another video. But this is an incredible book, Shazam 28. First Black Adam. Second appearance, I think, no, first Black Adam appearance since the Golden Age. Might possibly be second appearance ever. So first since the Golden Age. This is an incredible comic to have. I mean, I've had a couple of these, and they're usually low grade, but I mean, this is probably a 9.2. I mean, this is a near mint in that range. I mean, this is an incredibly sharp copy. I mean, that's why it's in Mylar. Really, really glossy. No surface creases whatsoever. No, no surface creases. I mean, just incredibly high grade sharp copy. Just really little dimples there, but really tough book. I mean, just a unicorn type book. Really, I mean, in the raw form. I mean, I'm sure this is pricey, but I mean, this is incredible. This comic. I mean, in this shape. Shazam 28. This is incredible, and I'll show off 2 more books in this collection. But yeah, this is it's incredible. All right, the last